Listen to the second guy's voice.
I am sitting in the
That guy?
morning at the diner on the
unique voice,
corner. I am waiting at the counter for the man to pour the coffee.
And he feels it only halfway. And before I even argue, he's looking out the window at somebody coming in.
Hello, welcome to the Mornin Show. Sorry that we're a little delayed today. If you're listening live on AMP, that's a Tom's Diner cover by Ann and May Kenteret. They're German, so I don't know. It's hard for me to search their music and stuff, but the second voice, his name is Henner May. Once every 3 years, I think that pops up on Reddit or something, and then I go on a kick of listening to all of his covers.
You told me to specifically look out for that guy's voice, and the voice that came out of
The first guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
But the second guy,
Second guy's voice is the bigger one, but they're still both interesting.
both interesting voices, but looking at the guy, I wouldn't have expected that voice for
Yeah,
the second guy to come
I
out.
wonder how much of the first guy, how much of it is just accent because he's German. You know what I mean? And it's not his native language. Like, what if he probably speaks English because the whole world is smarter than Americans and speaks English, at least as far as languages go. But I wonder if he doesn't speak English and he's just reciting the words, so the phonetics are just this guy.
In the morning at the diner on the corner. I am waiting at the counter for the man to pour the coffee.
Because that's a really unique voice, but it's partly just accent.
At least part.
Yeah. Hello, welcome to the Morning Show. I look great on screen today. These do get posted to YouTube if you're interested in going over there and listening, and the podcast app as well, right? Yeah.
Yep.
I wonder if people have been listening. It's never really been the desired result of the Morning Show. It's more for me to ramble about things that I like, that I don't have another home for those thoughts. And I am appreciative that some people enjoy those ramblings and meanderings. I've been pulling out some big words lately. On a recent Talking Yanks app, I pulled out amalgamation perfectly. And then all three of us, me, Jake, and BBD, were like, is that a word? And then we were like, yeah. And then I looked it up. I used it like lights out usage of amalgamation.
Look at you.
Yeah. So I'm a words guy. Always have been. Nah, some words are cool. Most things stupid. Just being smart, just like using big words. It's like grammar to me. It's like, nothing necessary to communicate. But then you get some words, like there's a specific word for like throwing someone out a window, and that's wild to me.
So you like the Kevin from The Office theory.
What's that?
Why say lot word
Yeah.
when few word work?
Yeah. Yeah, but I also don't like when people, this is tricky realization for me. I don't like when people text like that. Like when they do it like Morse code, like shorthand. Like I think it's my parents' generation does it a lot, where they'll just like leave out words and the sentences are like someone punching in a code.
Yeah.
You're like, be there 5.
Yeah, I mean,
stuff like that.
It used to make sense when you had to hit the button 3 times, but
dude, I wish T9 was still around. All these young people, my brother's age, they don't even know about T9 texting. I was fucking a nightmare on that thing. Do you not? Are you?
No, I
Okay.
did. My first phone, I did. I didn't know it was called T9, so I didn't
What's
know
the gap between us?
I'm 25.
8 years.
So
You're closer to my brother's age.
yeah, and how
Well,
how old is
I
he?
guess he's 22, going to turn 20. He's 10 years younger than me.
Yeah, so he's my sister's age. She only had a phone because we shared one when I was that age. So like I got one, and then she also texted that way. But
I don't think My brother ever did T9.
I would doubt it.
Yeah.
That was the very first phone I had, and then that was it.
Dude, I would light people on fire with T9.
Yeah.
I was so quick, and I would only one finger it. And I raced my buddy, Danny. What up, Danny? He was a 2-finger texter. And he was like, using 2 fingers is faster, like double phone. I'm like, no, because I'm doing shit with my left hand.
Oh, man.
You know? And I need my right hand just to text. And we raced, and I just destroyed him. One thumb in it, and he had 2 thumbs.
I remember when they would do this same time period, they would bring people on like Good Morning America, be like, you won't believe how fast this girl types on her cell phone.
Yeah.
Just not a thing.
My flip phone once, the top half of it, and it was like senior of high school or junior, cracked off. So it didn't exist. So I didn't have a screen, but the phone still worked.
Oh.
So I knew the buttons by heart. So my phone would vibrate, and I would feel it vibrate, hit like okay, up, and then you could like forward text on I had the LG flip phone. And I would either copy and paste it or forward that text to. There's some way you could do that, and I would text it to my buddy David, who like lived with me senior years, always with me. He'd read it, and then I'd respond without a screen. I did it for like a week before I got a new phone.
I was wondering how you would see the text. I don't know if it like spoke it.
No, I didn't speak it. I just knew I could do my phone without looking at it. Because I would do it in my sweatshirt pocketing class.
Right.
I just text.
The very first phone plan I ever had, it was like 25 cents per text. Did you ever have one of those where it was like
No, I never.
per
No,
text?
I don't think, because I've had the same phone number since freshman year of high school, and we always had Verizon. I'm so stupid, dude. I went to eBay and then I typed in eBay. I'm getting an old LG flip phone. I just need it I just need it to work, and I can just fuck around with it as I do shows. It basically was the original fidget spinner.
Yeah.
But what was the phone I liked? I always got the same one. It was
My first phone was LG Chocolate.
I think it's this one. This LG 44. This looks like it. Yeah. Nah, it has a screen on it. It's too advanced. I'll find it. It was the original fidget spinner. So, yeah, I was lights out on an LG flip phone. I'm getting a new phone today. My mom said I'm up for it. I said, great, I need it because my camera stinks. My camera on, how the iPhone has 2 now? So this top one, that's for close-up shots. If you want to zoom in, it's all fuzzy because it's cracked. But if I zoom out on the bottom one, you can see it change cameras, and it's crystal clear.
Some have 3 now.
Well, mine has 3, but the little guy, I don't know what that's for. Probably like, I don't know. Anyway, but I lost my other phone, or I lost my camera that I was using, my home video camera, and I'm really teed off about that. I can't find it anywhere, and I'm about to freak out. Oh my God, $71 for 100 flip phones? That's hilarious.
That's crazy.
Look at this. $71, you can get all of these flip phones on eBay.
I didn't expect them to be all different either.
Yeah, it's just like a garbage. It's literally garbage. $71 for garbage. But so then I was doing my day in the life on Sunday because we were going to the Rangers game, and the Rangers are giving us tickets, so we kind of have to give them content. I think that's the fair exchange there. So I had to do it on my cell phone, which stinks because it takes up a lot of room. But anyway, I'm getting a new phone, so I'm excited about that. And then I have that edited. I need to record it. I have 3 breakdowns edited that I need to put the voiceover on. Hopefully I can do that today. That would be nice. Anyway, welcome to the morning show. Matt's here, and I'm here in Studio B here at Jomboy Media headquarters. Did you see the green screen room? Did you watch any of the GeoGuessr that just came out yesterday with me, you, and Jake?
I did watch it.
It looks crystal clear.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful.
It's Dan the Tech Man has set up a new room for us, and it looks so good. Let's see. I have a Ted Kooser book here. My first Ted Kooser book I ever got, which I really I haven't read these poems now probably since 2016 or 2017, but I really remember liking them a ton. So we'll do that. We'll take some calls. As always, if you have a question, that's better. There was one guy on, here. On the last episode, we said, leave some comments for ideas and stuff. A lot of people saying, there's not that many comments, only 5, but appreciate those that did. Jacob said, had an idea for a possible format. In each episode, have a segment based around each of the following: person, place, thing, idea. Not sure if this helps out, but thought it would be cool to mentally segment, organize things in your brain, considering you talk about most of these topics each week. I like it. So we just did thing. We talked about T9 texting and flip phones. Bam. Done. Person, I don't know. Maybe we'll let that come to us. In the future, maybe we'll plan this out a little bit better. I'm excited about that. Rangers start today. Oh, here's an idea. Well, we did a thing. Now here's an idea. I'll share this with the people because the people that listen to Mornin, they get all the inside scoops. They get the free behind-the-scenes access. It's a tight-knit crew. I want to, after the New York Rangers game tonight, go Rangers. I told Jake and Joe's, if we're all watching it and awake when it ends, I want to have my laptop open, start a Zoom. You guys just answer on your phones. The tech can be as sloppy as we want. And then I'll say 1, 2, 3. I'll put 10 minutes on the phone. And then we'll say, welcome to the Bandwagon Blue Shirts show. We are recapping Game 1, Round 2 of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Joe's, what'd you think about this game? And then we talk, and we don't know a lot. I now know 4 players pretty well. I played hockey, and I understand hockey, and I like hockey. So I have but Joe's is brand new, and Jake is the middle ground. Or it consumed it, but never full, ins and outs. It's actually a funny dynamic because Joe's would ask Jake something and he would answer, but then he would then he asked me a little further and shit like that. So, and then a 10-minute hard timer because Jake was that leads to us bullshitting for 40 minutes at night. And I'm like, no. It's a hard, it could be mid-sentence and the show just ends. The scary part is it's adding more to our plate at night when we have so much on our plates already.
10 minutes. Are you even going to put a box on the YouTube or just
No.
Zoom?
That's where I get scared because my whole I would want to dress it up some way. I don't even know where it would live. Maybe Jomboy Jake TV because it's just silly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't or just Twitter, Instagram. I think people would tune in.
Yeah. I mean, based off what you've said previously to all of us, I believe so.
I think, but and it's so stupid. And worst case, it's 4 nights because they just lose. Or worst case, the other way, it's 18 nights.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's how you got to attack new audiences and stuff, and you got to attach yourself to playoff teams but just be genuine in the way that you're doing it. We are all watching them, and we are we were watching the Rangers games and tweeting about them before, and that's how the Rangers said, "Hey, you guys interested in coming? Because I see you tweeting about them." And then our audience didn't mind, and we were pumping out content. And Joe's video goes pretty big on Twitter, so I'll see if I can really twist their arm to do it. Problem is, if the Yankees game is still going, Joe's is live streaming that. Right. Be hilarious if he's in the middle of live streaming that too.
I think that might be better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's what I like. Getting stupid ideas like that and having the space to do them, which is a little scary because we don't have space to do a lot of stuff now. That's the whole warehouse. We got some big events coming up in the warehouse this weekend. So I always worry about telling you guys this because things don't need to be a surprise, but it's just a lot of what we do, we did it, and then the audience sees it the next day or next week. Now, with the warehouse and how long it takes to plan these and how long it takes to edit them and kind of doing that bulk record, slow release style, I don't want to get people excited and then it doesn't happen forever. But we are doing what I'm calling the Ball and Play League. It's blitzball, pitching, blitzball hitting, but the fielding and the point system is the cricket system in the warehouse. And we have 3 world-class cricket players coming. There's going to be 3 teams, world-class cricket players, and then a lot of JM people, teams of 4. Chris Rose will be there doing play-by-play. We have a really big name in cricket commentary coming. To do color commentary. Paxton will be doing sideline, and Dan the Tech Man is going to be hooking the whole warehouse up with cameras and streamline that process, because the blitzball battle, while the end result was good, the way it got made was a little brutal, having 8 cameras and all the audio feeds and then having to sync all of them for 14 different games. So hopefully we can all get them on one network and do that all. It's a little bit costly. I don't know. I have a meeting with him today to figure that out. He found a way to do replays, so like that we can actually, there's certain plays in this version of a game where like there's runouts, so you have to run to get to the base or the crease before they hit the strike zone or the wicket. And there's like going to be reviews. So he's setting up 2 cameras, and then Black Magic just came out. I got to show you this, Maddie. It's set up in there. It just came out of the device where you can slow spin the wheel frame by frame in in really quick timing. I don't know, for this one we're not going to have it, but for the floorball tournament and then the next blitzball battle, we want to have a big screen on the wall behind the stands in foul territory. So when the replay department is spinning and watching, all the players can turn and watch the TV on the wall. Yeah. So I'm excited about that. Also excited about, there's been 2 things that I've been referencing when I try to explain the full vision for the warehouse and the tournaments and stuff. Is I say Slam Ball was on TBS and Spike Ball is now on ESPN. So why can't whatever game we make up get big? Like, why can't we create a league of a game that no one knows about and get big? You know what I mean?
You say Slam Ball. I want to do Slam Ball in the warehouse.
Well, I just got an email from the executive producer of Slam Ball's team, just saying, like, we want to chat, see if there's any way to work together. And I was looking at all his credentials, and it's bad. It's Coach Carter. It's The Last Dance. It's radio. It's all the Nickelodeon shit, all that. Keenan and Kel, Good Burger. The Bronx is Burning. It's tons of stuff. And then I saw Slam Ball. So I emailed him back, and I was like, you would probably not guess how often I reference Slam Ball. I mean, I watch Slam Ball, but it is funny. Those have been my go-tos. Like, you know, if people say, like, who's going to watch a game, they don't exist. I'm like, well, Spike Ball was not a thing. Now it's on college campuses, and they air it on ESPN. Cornhole gets aired on ESPN. So why can't we create leagues and slow play it, obviously, and then eventually who knows where they go. But floorball also, the whole office has a little bit of floorball fever right now. I think teams are set for our floorball tournament. And again, we're not even filming that for like 5 weeks, and then it's not going to come out. I think that comes out in September or like late August. So I don't want to get everyone too excited because it's a long ways out. Still got the 1 inning league going on. That goes through like July. And there's a game coming up in the 1 inning league that, have you heard about this game between Jake and I?
I was there, but
You were there for that one?
yeah. I don't know specifically what you're referring to, but
It's a wild game. Tom Prizeman, editor, said that he never seen me in that mood, and he doesn't think that it's entertaining.
I think I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, I don't want to give anything away. I didn't talk for like
Yeah,
80%
that's what I
of the
thought
game.
you were gonna say.
Yeah, because I was furious. Like legit, like a pissed off person.
Yeah.
Tom said it's not. He said it's scary.
Wow.
I can't wait for that one to come out. I don't know when it's coming out. Anyway, all right. Let's do one call. They're going to ask whatever question they got or talk about whatever they got quickly, and then they're going to give a page number 1 through 86, 84, 1 through 84.
I invited the first person, H. Gutkin. They had joined and requested to call right when this opened up. So
A lot of people do that, and then they bounce.
They're gone.
out.
Yeah. So
H. Gutkin.
we'll see if Gutkin comes through. It says he joined. He just has to unmute, and then should be good.
And I potted only halfway. Hi, H. Gutkin.
You guys here? How's it going?
Good. How are you?
As a bandwagon blue shirt myself, I would very much enjoy the 10-minute recap.
I
you
just think it's
decide
funny because I think
What we said?
diehard fans will be searching for it, but like they'd be half satisfied, but half not. Like these
I
guys
think
don't
my
even know
friends who
the
are
players.
My friends who are diehard Rangers fans are excited by me being a fake Rangers fan.
Yeah, yeah. There's been a big
I think
Swift.
it feels like
What's that? You broke up a little.
can't hear you guys. Shit. All right.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, they're not like gatekeeping the sport that much. They're like even welcoming us, which is awesome.
It's great. Yeah, I like have so much fun on Twitter during these games.
Yeah, big one tonight.
Yeah. We said 1-84
What's that?
was the number. 1-84.
1-84. Yeah, 1-84.
All right. We'll go 10 for Panarin, right?
Let's do it. People were ripping him,
Yeah.
and he gets the game winner.
No, it's if you do it in the big moment, you did it.
Does he look like Jack
That's it.
Harlow?
I thought that initially. I think all hockey players with their helmet on might just look a little bit like Jack Harlow.
Oh, yeah, that's a really good point.
Like I think just that the little stubble beard, and just like compact white guy face.
Do people
It
call
all-
him
it all
Art?
checks out for.
His name is Artemi. Oh, he does
People call him
kind of
the
look
bread
like
guy.
Jack Harlow, even with it off. Maybe it's just
hear
the
the-
hair.
Yeah, I hear the bread man a lot for him, which I kind of like. But
Is that because he got paid?
no, because Pan.
Oh,
in
Panera.
French.
He also was like a big signing, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, as I said, I'm a bandwagon, so I couldn't tell
Bandwagon.
you.
Yeah, I'm just reiterating what people said.
Yeah.
Little Jack Harlow in
Yeah.
that photo that I'm showing
Yeah.
Maddie right now.
Yeah.
All right, you said number 10.
Number 10.
All right, thanks, man.
All right, nice talking to you guys.
You as well. See ya. All right, we're going page 10 of Ted Kuzer. Hopefully, I haven't done this, and maybe if I have, it's so long ago that we all forget. This is my favorite poet, I think. Bukowski, Fonte, but he's got like a wholesomeness to him that I like a lot. Did you just hit your knee?
Every day,
Did you
every
see your
time
knee
we
and
do
it hurt?
this. Yeah, it's because you see this thing. They're
Yeah.
like great.
Yeah, yeah. We'll put some padding there for you.
Need it.
This is called New Cap, which is great because I like hats. I don't really like new hats, though. Like, this is kind of newer because my other one is really dirty because I've been playing a lot of sports in it. But I started to break out on my forehead a little, and I was like, maybe that's because I've been wearing a dirty hat, so I switched to a new hat. So, all right, Ted Kuzer, New Cap. Brown corduroy, the ear flaps tied on top. The same size cap he bought when he was young. But at 86, a head's a smaller thing. The hair gone fine and thin, less meat to the scalp, and not so much ambition packed inside. Oh, man. He squints from under the bill as if the world were a long ways off. And when he tips it back to open his face to conversation, it looks so loose you think that one of them, the cap or he, might blow away. It's a pretty strong picture. I feel like we can all kind of like picture that. Like an old, frail man wearing a hat that's like loose on his head now because he's got no hair and he's skinnier and stuff. And it's just like a... Dude, see, that's just a portrait, but in words.
Yeah.
Like, all he did was just describe a guy in a fucking, like, poetic way. And we don't really know more about him. That's all up to us. But we just got a fucking portrait of him in our head. It's kind of what he does. Like, some of these poems are like famous pictures. Here, like this. He's got 4 Civil War paintings by Winslow Homer. And I remember reading this first time, and you can Google these pictures. And then he just paints the scene for you in words to give you a sense of like longing or melancholy or joy or whatever the notion that is evoked from the painting. When he sees it, he puts it in words so it comes to you in a different way. I don't know. I thought that was really an interesting thing when I saw that. I was like, wait, I can see what he's seeing. Because a lot of times, you know, you write a poem, you go to the park, you drive around, you see something, and then like whatever you see, you try to share that with the audience and see if they see it as well, like that guy in the hat. But those are like, wait, I can actually just go look at this.
Right.
So that's an old man. Kind of sad. Katie, my wife, would have cried if she heard that one. She sees an old man walking alone on the side of the street. Tears. She just thinks they're all lost and lonely and confused. Like helpless.
I get the eating at a restaurant by yourself sad, but
Unless it's lunchtime.
yeah.
Because people work and shit.
I mean, it does depend on like the appearance, I guess, a little bit.
Yeah.
Because if you're on a business trip, odds are you might eat dinner by yourself too.
Yeah, you probably just bar it at that point. Unless you can't be at bars. But yeah. I Googled word for throwing someone out a window. Defenestration. Defenestration. It's Latin for throwing someone out a window. Did you know that?
No idea.
Someone on English.Stack Exchange says, why does this word exist? When I fenestrate something, I put a window into it. When I defenestrate, I throw someone out of a window. Why does defenestrate not mean remove a window? Great question.
Yep.
The answers are boring some so far. The answers were too boring. I skipped it. Okay, let's go back to the comment. The guy said, person, place, thing, idea. So I think we did thing. That was iPhone, or not iPhones, T9 texting and flip phones. Idea, bandwagon, blue shirts. Now, like, I spoke it into existence. That's usually something I would never do because I never want to say something that we don't follow through with, but it's not up to me. Joe's and Jake can be like, I can't. I'm tired. It's nighttime. I just worked all day. I'm full gummy and Jess's, or I'm like Katie's on the couch. What if like I'm in Baby James's like dark room? I think it's funny. Person? Are we gonna count that old man wearing that loose hat as our person?
That was my thought.
Okay, and then we would need a place. All right, let's bring someone in, and they gotta tell us like where they grew up or where they're from, the town, and that'll be our place.
Did we speak to Jazzbone 93?
Jazzbone? What do you think of when you hear the words Jazzbone?
I can't say that.
All right. Okay.
He joined. Just has to unmute.
Jazzbone.
There we go. What's up, Jimmy? How you doing, man?
Have you heard Jake's national anthem from the Blitzball Battle championship game?
Yeah, I have some comments. I
Okay.
have heard it.
I would like, because he's playing trombone there, I believe, a mouth trombone.
Yeah, but I'm gonna give him the sound is pretty solid. Like 9 out of 10.
Okay.
We have comments on the performance, but we can get together and work that out.
Okay.
There's a lot of room for improvement.
I mean, he's the best mouth trombonist I've ever heard. So.
Oh man, and dude, when I was watching that live, like I was laughing out of my mind. It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it was not planned at all. Trev just stood on the foul territory and took his hat off, and we were like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, what really did it was Rosie just you gotta be shitting me.
Yeah.
In the middle of his laugh. That's fucking awesome.
I think I just like told Jake like, I think I said trombone. I was like, Kelsey, come here, and then it just happened, and then he did the whole song. That's where you never know, is he just doing a little bit, and once he's in, he's in. So anyway, Jazzbone.
He's got the heart of a true performer. That's for sure. Well, yeah, speaking of performers, I've actually been sent here on a mission today to talk to you or maybe the company larger. I'm calling you as a representative of the New York Unemployed Musicians Baseball League.
New York.
Would please, Unemployed Musicians Baseball League.
Okay.
We demand a representative from Jomboy Media to come play with us. Just because we're mostly having fun, but we're all, I say all of us, I'll speak for everybody. We're all consumers of Jomboy Media, and we're talking baseball. We play on Wednesdays, actually. So usually you guys drop the Wednesday episode of Talking Baseball, and then we're all talking about it while we're playing.
You play Wednesday nights, I'm guessing?
Well, check the name, man. Unemployed Musicians. We play Wednesday early afternoon.
Oh, well, that's a bad day for us. Wednesdays are our Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are slammed with for like Jake and I, we could send like Maybe my sister Courtney, head of sales, who refuses to be on camera. She can come represent us. How many
Well, hey,
teams are there? Or is it just like a sandlot
oh,
game?
yeah, it's like a pickup thing. We've got like 45, 50 people that play with us. It just any given week, like last week we had like 14 people, so we had to play 7-on-7, and like if you hit it to opposite field, it was an automatic ground rule single or whatever. But it's like full fast pitch, and this week we've already got like 20 something people signed on, so we're gonna have a full game. But if it's something you guys are interested in, like
It's
we're
full
not,
fast pitch?
yeah, full fast pitch. I mean, I think the fast, like 65, 70 is the fastest you're gonna see out there.
That's
We got
fun,
a
though.
lot of a lot of junkers. Man.
That's cool that it
A
exists.
lot. Yeah, and for real, if it's something you guys would be interested in checking out, like we're not married to playing on Wednesdays necessarily. We just started playing in the pandemic, and Wednesdays stuck.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I don't know. My brain's just being racked right now with ideas. What position do you play?
Good question. I grew up a first baseman. I mean, my dad was a ball player at Alabama, so baseball was like my shit forever. But out there, I play a lot more middle infield, and I'm trying to pitch some. Lately, I've been catching because I was one of 2 people who actually brought a cup to the game. So
That's
we're
where
moving around.
That's where my head went. If you told me I could put on the equipment and catch 9 innings, that'd be like my best shot at making room to come.
Okay, well, I'm telling you right now, you can come catch 9 innings.
Because I haven't caught. How fucking old am I? In like 18 years. But
So
when my brother
was,
10 through 14, I would catch him. So, but he could throw hard. My brother, he was good. He could throw. He could have played in college if he wanted to, but he's a bum.
also would fit right in with us.
Dude. Because one day I'm going to put equipment on and like fucking one of these pro pitchers is going to pitch to me in some sort of gag. Like I keep thinking like Billy Crystal played in a spring training game and like, I don't know, not to get ahead of myself, but I'm somewhat on that trajectory. If I'm like, when I'm 60 and still a big Yankees fan and like in the fold. So I just need some practice and I love catching. I haven't done it in forever.
Yeah, come on, man. We can. I mean, what days are better for you? We can work a schedule around you for a day.
If I tell Jake that I want to do this and switch stuff around, like everyone's going to get so mad at me because our lives are crazy right now. So we need to like get in touch a different way, and then you need to pester me a little bit, and then I need to convince people that like we'll bring like a camera or I'll wear a GoPro and be mic'd up and have fun.
Yeah. Hey, we could even do like a JM versus the musicians thing. I mean, you guys would probably beat the shit out of us, but
no, I don't think so. If you're doing fast pitch and you guys play every Wednesday, I think we have a bunch of fast pitch people that haven't played in in ever or 10 years. But that's actually a better idea. If we were to bring actually make it like a piece of content, like if we were to bring a crew and play some sort of game, that would be fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, I'm sending you an Instagram DM right now. Oh, no, I can't. I can't send you an Instagram DM.
Yeah, I don't even look at those. I feel bad.
I'm tagging you in a tweet.
Okay.
It says,
what's your handle?
musicians.
I'll follow you, and then you can DM me, and then I'll put you in touch with Sam, who runs my entire life. She's the true
nice.
Person in charge of this company.
I'm at Red Hawley, REDHAWLEY.
HAWL. What? I lost it. LY?
LEY. Yeah.
So are you in a band, or you're in like orchestras, or what's the music?
Yeah, well, I moved to New York. Like I've been in New York for 10 years now. I came here for school for jazz trombone, hence the username Jazzbone.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been out of school for 5 years now, 6 years, something like that. But I mean, I'm playing in horn sections I have my own band. I play basically for whoever will hire me, producing and recording my own music at home. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Yeah, shout it out so people can go check it out if they want.
Oh, well, my stuff is at Funk You Jeff.
Okay.
Not fuck you, funk you.
Funk you. Funk you, Jeff.
Yeah. Dude, you get it. You get it
Okay.
better than most people do when they hear it for the first time.
I like that. All right. Hey, we
yeah.
your tweet. Just got your tweet.
There you go.
I'll pass info along. I don't know if it's going to happen because obviously we have a crazy schedule, but I am interested
Right.
in the concept and the idea of it. So I will pass
Hell
it
yeah.
on to the other people and see if anyone else is into it. But, you know.
Cool, man. Really quick before I go, Gabe Kapler, mustache and beard, different things.
Yeah, BBD kind of threw me for a loop there when he was like, if you had food above your lip, wouldn't you say, even though I have the full beard, like you would say you got some food in your mustache? And you would say that.
Yeah.
So
That's what, when I have a big full beard, and when I go to the barber, they say, do you want a beard trim? I say yes, and they say, do you want me to do your mustache too? Different things.
Yeah. I think it's because of the Amish. They separated the mustache and the beard, so now they're two different things.
Also, you guys were talking, who does the Abe Lincoln thing? That was me like 7 years ago. So
I think a lot of people
done.
start because that's all they can grow. Me in like high school had that stupid chin strap. Joe's can
Yeah,
grow a full
I
beard,
went
but
to-
he goes with that. But Joe's is all diced up. He looks great.
Yeah, well, Dolphins don't like the mustache. It's
No,
fine.
no, they like smooth surfaces. All right, thanks, man.
All right, man.
Wait.
Yes, sir.
Where are you from originally?
Okay. I'm from Alabama originally.
Well, what
actually.
town?
Birmingham.
All right, name a small town near Birmingham.
Small town. I grew up in Vestavia Hills. Is the town I grew up in.
All right, I appreciate it. We're gonna go. I'm gonna go just type in Google Maps Birmingham, and I'll find a small town around there.
Cool. Love it.
All right, see you, man.
All right, man. Bye.
Good luck tomorrow.
Thanks.
Well, fucking gonna get me all excited about us playing baseball against some musicians.
Comes down to Sam.
Not to like fluff Sam too much, but right now, as I'm still acting CEO right now, and content, and we have so much shit going on, Sam's, if she was not here, I would be, I don't know, just like on the ground crying. I get texts every day, and I just get like paralyzed. I'm like, oh, we can't do that yet. We don't have enough employees, and people want to do stuff. And they want to get hired, and they want to be part of it. And they want to do the show, and I'm like, we can't support that right now. Like, we don't have enough people. We want to in the future. Just pause. If I could just put up a giant pause sign until we get a CEO and some management and some like organization and more editors and someone to manage the editors, I would just have a giant pause sign. I'm actually changing my email to a secret email. And then my email right now is going to have a redirect response that says, this email is no longer in use. If you would like to get in touch with Jimmy, you will have to figure out his new email. And it's going to be like just completely like just slam on the keyboard at jomboymedia.com. Because the amount of like just cold call emails is paralyzing. Can't handle it.
You responded to my email way back in the day.
I love like someone just emailed and they're like, hey, I was at the Yankees game and me and my buddy or someone were there when Judge hit the walk-off, and I think we're in camera shot, but I don't know. I want to like save the picture, but I don't know how to find that or blah, blah. And I just sent it to him, or I made the video, and I don't know who they are, but I slow-moed it and stuff and zoomed in on the crowd and had Sam send it. Like, I like responding to fans and people that support us. And I even like responding to some of the big people that want to do stuff with us. It's just not right now. It's just like, we just can't. We're just like, hands are tied behind our back and we're trying to like run as fast as we can. But I do like responding to people. I used to respond to every single DM. Like I feel bad when Instagram kind of makes me sad because it's just too many. I can't. And I want to do Insta stories, but then people respond and I feel bad I don't respond. So it's just like, but yeah. What did you email way back when?
This was back when I first started editing for Phil's polls. I
Mhm.
just emailed saying that like I'm working a full-time job, but I'm going to start doing this at night. What do you think is like the best way to like manage it to a point that I can eventually turn that full time.
And I responded.
Extremely in depth, yeah.
Oh, cool.
And then it worked out.
Nice. We also met at that
Met at a Phillies
game at the concession stand.
Yep.
I remember that. Went with my grandma and Courtney and Ike, and first time I met BBD was at that game too, in person. Stan hit the biggest home run in BP I'd ever seen someone hit in BP. It was nuts. I found a little town in Alabama called Smoke Rise, Alabama. But it might just be like a holler or something. I don't know if this is a town. It's oh my god, Smoke Rise is a census designated place.
I don't know what that sentence
I think
means.
they're like, this isn't a town. This is kind of nothing, but the census recognizes it. 1,600 people live there. Smoke Rise, Alabama. So it's like a community. Most homes sitting atop Bryant Mountain are in the valley below. The community began in the late 1960s as a large planned residential subdivision. Okay, so it's like a neighborhood, but then kind of did its own thing. Smoke Rise originally was slated to include its own community school, but those plans never came to fruition. Today, children there attend public schools in nearby Hayden. Residents founded the Smoke Rise Homeowners Association in the mid-1990s, but the community remains unincorporated despite occasional discussion of an incorporation vote. Few businesses are in Smoke Rise's immediate vicinity, but many observers expect the impending construction of a new sewer system in western Blount County to fuel commercial growth. Smoke Rise is located, a bunch of coordinates. Total area of 6.4 square miles. And the land is 0.16% water. So it's just a subdivision that like never became part of a town. According to the census in 2020, 3 Native American people, 2 Asian people, 4 Black or African American people, 1,572 white, non-Hispanic people. There was 575 families. So that's pretty big. That's bigger than a subdivision, I get.
It looks like a lot of woods. I just searched it and went through the images.
There were 692 households.
I think I've seen them all looking at the images.
The distribution of population, 21% under the age of 18. Wow, that's high.
Does that just mean large families?
Yeah, families are moving here. For every 100 females, there were 94 males. For every 100 females age 18 and over, there were 90 males. So there's more females than males. Medium income is $71,000 a year. Is this a nice area in Alabama?
I feel like it's a nice area for those that want to be in the woods.
What's Smoke Rise? Best place to live in Smoke Rise, Alabama. Smoke Rise, Alabama. They got a cave park, it looks like. What's that mean? Caves? Dude, don't go in caves, guys. So scary. Smoke Rise Club, Smoke Rise Baptist Church, Darth Shan's Collective Empire. That's like, I'm looking at just I'm just looking at just a house, man. Like, this is just a house. But it is listed as Darth Shan's Collective Empire. But again, it's just a house. It's just a house in this subdivision. They must sell stuff out of there. And then you click on what Darth Shan's is, and it's just his office in his house. Okay. Dude, he sells sporting cards. Look at this. Just a bunch of cards out of this guy's house. So, like, I guess they're sponsoring the show.
Is that Luca? Who is the player?
It's a bunch of different players. They're all... no, Baisley. Darius Baisley. Is that a name on the Thunder?
Yeah, that's a name. Somebody's name.
So this guy's just got a trading card. business. He's got a bunch of boxes here. Baseball AL East, baseball NL East. 1992 Marvel Masterpiece 2 set. Damn. White Sox baseball. I mean, yeah, this guy just is in the card space. Wolverine 1992. Darth Shan's Collectible Empire. A collectible store, but really it's just his house. I mean, he's got a Facebook. There's like another, there's like collectible places that pay us money for advertising, so maybe this was a bad thing that I stumbled into. But you can't decide what town you randomly click on and then what house you click on. And we were in Smoke Rise, Alabama. And that's what happened. So now we have our place. Smoke Rise, Alabama. There's a lake there. Mountain Woods Lake. Let's see. Mountain Woods Lake. Let's see if there's any like spooky stuff that's happened here. Mountain Woods Lake, Alabama, haunted. Jake Cole Road, most haunted in Alabama. But it doesn't look like that's in Smoke Rise. So we did it. We did. What did the commenter say? Let's go back. His name was Jacob Elif Person. That old man that Ted Kuzer described for us with his big hat on. Place, Smoke Rise, Alabama. Thing, texting, T9. Idea, bandwagon blue shirts. And baseball against musicians. So we've just covered it all. Do you do one more call? Since I started late, we can keep going.
Yep.
What a weird show. You guys just listen to me ramble.
I invited the next at the top here, Jack Radley.
Rad?
Rads.
Jack Rad?
Yep.
Rad Jack.
He's invited.
Jack Radley, you're invited. I'm Googling Jack Radley. I'm going to see if we can I don't want to dox him, but I'm just going to see if what we can find out about Jack Radley. Is this Jack Radley from San Diego, California, 23 years old, 6'1", 190 pounds? Is that who this is?
I mean, we're never going to actually know because he dropped. But
He
I
got scared.
invited the next. Yeah, you scared him. I invited the next person.
What's the next person's name?
Tyler Saki, Saki.
Tyler Saki? I would say Saki.
Yeah.
Okay, Tyler, I'm about to figure you out. Are you an audio engineer from Vermont? Just scaring everyone away.
He's gone.
He's gone. All right, next.
It's just a bunch of our friends now in here, all in the list.
Who's it?
Alex Demaro.
Normal Dog?
Yeah.
All right, let's let Normal Dog in.
He's in.
Hello?
Normal Dog, I'm about to find out all your information.
If you don't get it, I'll tell you if you don't mind.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Can't complain.
Are you 17 years old and from Long Island?
Yeah. I mean, what a pinpoint guess there.
Yeah. I didn't find that on the internet. I just knew that.
You know what? I had a feeling.
What you doing? How you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling good. I'm about to go to the beach. Damn. It's like a senior cut day for my school.
Oh. What beach?
What beach?
I guess you don't have to say that if you don't want people to go there and pants you.
That's fine. They can come. There's gonna be a lot of people there. So.
Okay. Senior cut day. I couldn't do that because if I missed a day of chemistry, I would have got a D, and then I couldn't have got into the college that already had accepted me.
I mean, I already took all my like exams and stuff, so I'm basically done.
You got college lined up, or you got senior year next?
Oh no, I got college next year.
Have you already accepted? Or are you going somewhere?
Yeah, I'm going to Stony Brook for 2 years,
Nice.
and then after that, I'm looking to transfer to Syracuse. 'Cause
That is so smart.
Yeah, I got accepted there this year, but the money just didn't make sense. It just, yeah.
But you can have like a college experience at Stony Brook too, and they got a fun baseball team sometimes. So
Exactly. It's a great school, and I'm gonna live there, even though I don't have to. But I just want the like college experience. So
definitely, yeah, that's the best way to do it. As my buddies, my buddies did that in California because they have a really good community college feeder system. He did the local one, and then went to Berkeley, and just how much he paid versus how much I paid for lesser is crazy.
yeah, it's because after you get out, it doesn't really matter after a certain point.
Yeah, there's a lot to learn,
So-
especially with certain fields that you want to go into. You have to. Other fields, I think, kind of life lessons are the most valuable thing you get.
Yeah, and obviously, like I'm going into media, so like the equipment that each school had was kind of important. But like at that point, I feel like I can learn my own pretty well too. So
Like broadcast media.
just media in general, just sports media, you know.
Do you have interest in like the front end or the back end or anything like that?
Like the front end, like being like on camera and stuff like that.
Cool. That's fun.
Yeah, I'm excited. I've been kind of working my way into things. I mean, I do a lot on like we do like stuff on Instagram and like TikTok. I have like me and my brother. We got like 20,000 followers and stuff. So we're making
yeah.
our way.
And you got the podcast you're doing, right?
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. We have fun.
There's a trampoline and air adventure park by Stony Brook, so you can go there if you want on like a rainy day and play.
Oh, wow.
Seems cool. It's called Urban Air.
Urban Air.
We should go there. Well, I don't want to go to Long Island, but Paxton should take us there and do some events. But then, like, we need to close down. Those places get stinky. You ever been to a trampoline park with kids on a rainy day?
Yes.
Me?
Smelliest place you can be. It's gross.
Terrible.
All right. Hey, I got to wrap up the show a little bit because we got talking Yanks and talking baseball. Did you listen? How long have you been listening to the show for today?
Like just this one specific show.
Yeah. Were you here the full time, or did you come halfway or 3/4?
Yeah, I was in and out a little bit just because I was doing a couple of things, but yeah, I was here since the beginning. So.
Did you have like a favorite part so we can do a little recap? Did you like the person, the place, the thing, or the idea? What was your favorite out of the four?
What was the idea thing? What was the idea?
Oh, bandwagon blue shirts. Me, Jake, and Joe's doing 10-minute Ranger recap episodes.
I love that. I if I wasn't working till midnight, I would be watching that if it was happening. If it happens, I'm definitely gonna watch it like after the fact.
Yeah, I wonder. I don't know if we can do it live. So I think I was gonna just do a Zoom and record it and then just post that like raw Zoom.
Then I will 100% be watching that because I'm the same way. I don't watch hockey till the playoffs.
Yeah. Even when I was a Sharks fan and I lived in San Jose and I was on the roller hockey team and hockey team, and they all were diehard Sharks fans. So I would go over to the one house in college and we would watch the Sharks games at night, but it was still like, let's just fucking 52% of the teams get in the playoffs anyway. That's what baseball's trying to do. It's going to ruin the regular season.
It just feels not pointless, but a little less intense.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got to wrap it up. Thanks for calling in. Enjoy working today, and see you next time.
All right, sounds good. See ya. Good
See you,
talking
man.
to you.
All right. Hey, that ends today's show. I'm going to play those guys singing Doot Doot Doo Doo, Suzanne Vega. Probably the number one song I sing is Tom's Diner by Suzanne Vega. I think at sometimes the number one song is For the Longest Time by Billy Joel. Because in the middle of the night, I go walking in my sleep is constantly like a go-to. But you can make up whatever you want. Like, baby James is on the floor now, and he's playing with the puppies, and he getting licks on his face, and I don't think he likes it, but they just keep doing it anyway. It's like, you know, that's my life. That's my mornings. It's my week. That's my weekend mornings. Is me doing Tom's Diner, whatever the scene is.
That's funny.
Yeah. We used to do that in like middle school. My cousin AJ would sing, and I would do the doos, and we just like walk around doing that nonstop. Good song. It's originally a cappella, and then like it was like her original version has no music. It's just like a poem, like a whatever you would call that, and then they put all the synth and shit behind it and made it a huge hit. All right, cool. Thanks for tuning in. That was the morning show. No one knows what it is. It exists. Shout out Talking Giants. I had a big interview, so go listen to that. Oh, and Kelsey Winger got hit with a foul ball, and I hope she's okay. You got to check in. We've heard she's okay. Still scary.
I am sitting in the morning at the diner on the corner. I am waiting at the counter for the man to pour the coffee.
And he pulls with only halfway.